the world of oil and petroleum, between global wealth and climate challenges. Greetings to all our valued followers. I welcome you to this new and renewing encounter as we gather to explore a fresh scientific and engineering topic. At a time when the world is shaped by fierce competition over natural resources, and as humanity pivots toward new horizons for fuel and energy, driven by the significant impacts of global warming and climate change, we must ask, why not dive into the world of black gold? Today, we explore oil and petroleum, the traditional pillars of global energy, and examine their most vital milestones. Let us begin. 1. Definition and formation. Definition. Oil and petroleum are two names for the same substance, a dense, dark liquid consisting of a complex cocktail of hydrocarbons, organic compounds composed of carbon and hydrogen atoms. Geological formation. This resource originated from the remains of microscopic organisms, such as algae and plankton, that thrived in ancient marine environments millions of years ago. Buried under layers of sediment, subjected to intense heat and pressure and the absence of oxygen, these remains gradually transformed into the liquid and gaseous hydrocarbons we know today. 2. Discovery and extraction. Historical discovery. While ancient civilizations found rudimentary uses for oil, the mid-19th century marked the dawn of the modern commercial era. This began in earnest with the drilling of the first successful commercial oil well in Pennsylvania, USA, in 1859. Modern extraction. Today, oil is extracted by drilling deep into geological reservoirs. The process starts with primary recovery, relying on natural pressure, followed by secondary and tertiary techniques, such as injecting water, gas, or chemicals to maximize the yield from each field. 3. Processing and refining. Transportation. Once extracted, crude oil travels through vast networks of pipelines or across oceans in massive tankers to reach refineries. In these facilities, crude oil undergoes fractional distillation. This process separates the mixture based on boiling points, yielding everything from heavy fuel to the lightest gases.
4. Key derivatives and applications. Petroleum is the backbone of modern life, providing fuels, gasoline, diesel, and kerosene, jet fuel; lubricants, essential oils that protect engines and machinery from wear and tear; petrochemicals, the raw materials for plastics, synthetic fibers like nylon, fertilizers, pesticides, and even pharmaceuticals; construction materials such as asphalt used to pave the world's road networks. 5. Economic and geopolitical significance. The global engine. Petroleum is the most traded commodity on Earth, acting as a crucial driver of global markets and national budgets. Geopolitical leverage. Nations with vast reserves, such as OPEC members or those controlling strategic supply routes, hold significant influence over international policy and global security. 6. Challenges and the future. Environmental impact. The combustion of fossil fuels is the primary driver of CO2 emissions and the greenhouse effect. The shift to renewables. The world is steadily transitioning towards solar, wind, and green hydrogen to mitigate climate change. The road ahead. While oil will remain vital for decades, the industry's future lies in sustainability and technologies like carbon capture and storage, CCS, to minimize its environmental footprint. 7. Palestine and oil. Limited discoveries. Since the mid-20th century, there have been recorded oil discoveries in Palestine. However, political constraints and the conditions of the occupation have hindered the full exploration and exploitation of these resources. Current reality. Consequently, Palestine remains heavily dependent on imports to meet its energy and fuel requirements. In closing, after this concise overview of this timeless yet evolving resource, I leave you with a few points for constructive dialogue. How central is petroleum to the economy of your country? Is your nation actively investing in clean and renewable alternatives? How do you envision the twilight of the fossil fuel era 50 years from now? What are the primary traditional or renewable energy sources in your region? Share your thoughts with us in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content. Channel link: https://www.youtube.com/@whalezogby2025. Until our next episode, please accept my highest regards.